Good afternoon. I'm Sheila Brummer with Siouxland Public Media News. With 6 weeks remaining in the 2022 campaign, Iowa Republicans have about a 4.5% statewide voter registration edge over Democrats. Democrats back in 2008 did have an advantage of more than 100,000 registered voters, but are down 87,000 compared to GOP supporters this time around. Iowa GOP Chairman Jeff Kaufman tells Radio Iowa the big turning point was in 2020, right after the Iowa Democratic Party's presidential caucuses. For years, independents were the largest voting bloc in the state. In the last midterm election in 2018, 36% of all active registered voters were independents or no party. Independents went from the largest to the smallest bloc of the about 1.9 million active registered voters in Iowa. That trend also mirrors what's happening in Woodbury County. Election Commissioner Pat Gill says of more than 51,000 registered voters, about 41% are now Republican, 30% Democrat, and 29% no party. Since the 2020 election, it got harder to vote in Iowa relative to other states, according to a new study. The Cost of Voting Index, which measures the ease of voting in all 50 states, ranked Iowa 23rd in the nation in its 2022 report. That's a decline of 4 places. In 2016, Iowa was ranked among the top 10 easiest states. However, that changed after Republicans put in place a voter ID requirement and reduced the number of days for early and absentee voting. And a trial date for a Nebraska teenager accused of having an illegal abortion has been moved. 18-year-old Celeste Burgess was in Madison County Court again this morning. According to court documents, Burgess waived her right to a speedy trial, and a trial date set for November was pushed back to January. A hurricane watch is posted for Florida's Gulf Coast as Hurricane Ian approaches, while Puerto Rico recovers from Hurricane Fiona. But Iowans who sympathize and want to help are being warned about another storm, this time of scams. Spokesperson for the Better Business Bureau says the most important thing to do is know who you are giving to. When disaster strikes, officials say it's better to send cash electronically instead of clothing or household items. The Better Business Bureau offers a free service on its website, the Charity Report Program, which helps donors make informed giving decisions. Survey information released from the USDA shows a big increase in farmland values and cash rent. An economist from Iowa State University tells Radio Iowa cropland increased almost 20%. That's the highest level in more than 10 years. High commodity prices are one of the big drivers of land values. And Camp High Hopes in Sioux City celebrated its 10th anniversary over the weekend. The organization helps people with special needs, disabilities, and chronic illnesses. For Siouxland Public Media News, I'm Sheila Brummer.